like the story and side quests and stuff, and not getting too distracted by like collectibles and stuff, but like bear with me, because like that's my naturalness, is to just go off and do stuff that's like not story based. But we'll see. I'm wondering if the
looks like everyone's gone.
Field guide we get will be different than, oh, this is beautiful. Will be different than it was on my last playthrough, because I'm doing more of like a story-based thing. Is it up or down? Up, okay. But what's down? Like, what's in this room? Oh, more rooms. Okay, so there's the further. Oh, I understand now. Okay. Is this one rooms too? Oh no, this is a. Ravenclaws get their own fucking gigantic bathroom. If you ever play Hufflepuff, and I may have not just found the room, but I could never find a bathroom in Hufflepuff. And I was like, so where do Hufflepuffs have to go? Do they have to run upstairs to use one of those bathrooms, or do they have to just run towards the dungeons to use the Slytherin bathroom? Because I could never find a Hufflepuff bathroom, but I could be wrong. It could exist.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this?
Is this stink room?
Someone threw a dung bomb.
Oh, dung bomb. Okay.
Get out of here.
Oh, so he's
That
like a trickster.
wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself, and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me.
So he's a jokester,
nice
okay.
meeting you.
You too, Everett.
I guess, yeah, with each playthrough you get to see a different side of everyone, because if you just see them through, like, the side quests that you get, you think of something very different. And for a Hufflepuff playthrough, he just comes off as a very, like, cowardly person, but here you find, oh, he's just a jokester.
You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Yeah, you come across pretty well in anything that you need to be involved in.
That's not right either. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is! Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course! I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
That's what I was
Ordinarily,
wondering.
perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
That's a nice pun.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
You had best not keep her waiting.
The Ravenclaw Tower is so beautiful. Just soak it in. Just hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, excuse me.
Here you are.
Beautiful.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
I wonder which Revelio page you learn
This
first
way.
as a Ravenclaw, because you learn the House Elves
The
Cookbook
guide
as
will
the
give
first
you
one.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Revelio.
Hold on, wait. I'll be right with you, Professor Weasley. I know there's one right here.
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was a student.
Just give it to me. I know it's a thing. God damn it. I have to learn to do it from Professor Weasley first. Oopsies. I'm coming, Professor Weasley. Oh, was it the bust?
Why
The
don't
bust
you
is the
cast
first thing you learn?
Revelio on this bus?
Okay,
What
fair
details?
enough. Yeah. Open the field guide. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, 1%. Okay. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
I know there's one more, but you
Inside
wouldn't let
and
me
outside
get
of
it
the
because you had to
castle.
teach me about it first. I know if I go too far, it'll be like, you're outside the quest thing. I'll have to remember to grab it the next time I'm next
No
to my
time to
common
waste.
room.
You've classes to attend.
Okay, I know how to do these. Just from doing this before, so we'll come back. I know how to do this. It's just a lot of math. Oh.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide
This is so
contains a map of the
beautiful
castle.
in my
Open
eyes,
it
I
up
should
and
say.
find Central Hall.
Open map. Find the two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, including the House of Commons and the Great Hall. Select the grand staircase. Hey. Huh. Central Hall, Flue Flame.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Well, maybe I did. I can't remember. It's been a while.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
Sorry. I just remember where some things are from having to do
You'll
this
be
on my
expected
Hufflepuff.
to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day.
When I first played this
And
through,
you
I
have
always did like
much to
every
learn.
like clickable thing
Happily,
to learn
your
more, but
professors have
it got to the
agreed
point where
create
it's so
additional
not.
assignments for you outside of class.
Where I
You'll
was
be
like,
up
I don't
speed
need
in
to know
no
this
time.
because like
Judging by your
I already
adept
know
use of
it.
Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened
Oh,
after
I
that
need
awful
Accio.
dragon attack.
I see the
My suspicion
page.
is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended
I
trip
said
up to the
Accio,
castle.
not aspirin.
Now you should ask for it.
No, I said
I'm sorry,
Accio because I can
Professor,
see the
but
page
I'm
floating
afraid
around
that's
in
all
the
there is to
cutscene.
it.
Almost precisely what Professor
See, look, you can
Fig
see it.
said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Right?
I'm
I
afraid
love you,
can't take
Professor
all the
Weasley,
credit
but
there,
goddamn.
Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Think you're riding him out yet?
Good luck today.
No, I decided
And
to
remember
not.
to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Ravenclaw.
And invaluable to
What do you
me,
mean, Raven?
as I'll
Well,
be
what are you
using it to
talking
keep
about?
up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more
That
about
page
those
is such a
assignments I
teaser because
mentioned,
I'm like, I know the
and
spell I
we'll
need,
see
but I
if we
don't
can't
have
get
it
you to
yet.
Hogsmeade
It's like when we
first
left my
of all.
common room, like, I know I could hit this to get a page, but it won't let me because I technically haven't learned it yet. Hello, Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping
I would
our
assume
paths
he's
would
like the
cross today
Ravenclaw house
before you
teacher,
immersed
like
yourself
the
in
head of
studies.
the Raven, like
Did
the
I
teacher that's usually
hear
the head of
you
Ravenclaw.
masterfully
Just by
evade
looking at him,
Professor
because he's just so
Weasley's
blue.
interrogation regarding our late arrival.
But I could be wrong.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster
What does that
would
mean?
be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are,
I mean the one I was debating.
Obliges you to be well trained.
What you say? Like,
Happily,
you mean like
you
my
have the benefit of an
my
exceptionally skilled
Hufflepuff
team
character?
of witches and wizards to guide you.
Oh,
Speaking
okay.
of guides.
Oh, with the
and
braid,
so
where I
that
was debating
may
between the braid and the bun.
avoid another not so subtle reproof from Professor
okay.
Weasley. Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're just telling me how to use the map. Okay. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Okay, so I'm Leviosa there. I want to learn Accio so I can grab pages.
Enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
That's part of the reason why I chose blue for Ravenclaw. Because I was going to go with either black or brown, but just nothing really looked like the brown. None of the browns are really a nice color that I would want.
More than your owls may hinge on
And the black was just too, like, harsh, I guess? And I think I'm planning on going either black or blonde for Slytherin. And either brown or blonde for Gryffindor. Peeps, I heard you. You're gonna hear Revelio in your sleep. I use it so much. I know! Because it's like I'm trying to find chests in Fortnite and I hit the button for Revelio. It cracks me up so much. So beautiful. I see the moth maps now, but I haven't been taught how to use them, so it's like, oh. You mean Lumos?
I can appreciate Hogsmeade all year round.
Begin.
But there's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
I think it was the first class I did on my Hufflepuff playthrough too.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Hello, Natsai.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Hello, Ronan.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art
I
of
don't know why,
charm
whenever I think of
but
Professor Ronan,
I
maybe because he
am
wears so much
confident
fucking
that we
purple,
will
I'm
take
just thinking
hold
eggplant.
with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But, before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll
Me
on you all.
standing next to Natty is just like
By the
red
looks of
versus
it,
blue.
You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you
Oh, there's
even remember
Sebastian
how
and
to
Poppy.
perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Boop. Boop. Whoa.
Accio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me. Like a PlayStation 5 or like the new gen Xbox. But the ones I've seen with people playing on PC,
I've always found that
Hogwarts is not broken up
hand
into like
with
5
mastery,
sections.
as
It
I'm
is
sure
all
the
one
Quidditch
thing. You
players
have no
amongst
loading
us would
screens.
agree, So, what better than a bit
So
of
when I go to
sport
post this to YouTube, because I'm going to edit it, because I can't just post without editing, it's not in my nature. I might cut, there might be a lot of cutting to cut out all of the loading screens for the viewer's sake.
So why don't we have our newest?
I think it's going to trip me out this entire game that I have blue hair, but just nothing else seemed fitting. Why? Oh yeah. So I learned down the road, the best way when you're playing against people to get high points, yes, but also to
Now, think of this like
if you're playing against someone who, if you're playing against someone to try and knock off their balls as you go.
Excellent control there.
I didn't let go in time.
Don't lose your composure.
I didn't let go in time. And then I let go too soon on that one. Usually it's like once it hits yellow you let it go and then it'll get to the blue.
No sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss
But as you
Onai,
play it
would
further along
care
you get
to
more
give our new
obstacles,
student
which
a
makes it
bit
even
of a
harder.
challenge? Come on up.
So then having to learn through this, so I always found it was best to just try and knock off my opponent's ball, so they got no points and I got whatever points I could.
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go.
Very good.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Because whenever I see this and how it's played, it almost reminds me of like curling. Well, up here it's one of our like very common like winter sports, right?
Done. Watch this.
Natty, you touched my ball. Yeah, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh!
Remarkable.
That's right on the edge. It's not on the ground, it's fine.
Let us make this a bit more interesting.
I know, I
shall
was
we?
like, oh, that was right on the edge. You just make it disappear? Oh no, now there's obstacles, right?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter.
Someone get the
Focus
room.
now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
See, now this might be where I'm gonna be a dick. Although, should I just try and not be a dick when I'm against Natty? Let's find out. Don't fall! Don't fall! Okay.
Let us see this.
You gonna hit your own ball? You are.
Phew.
Huh?
Brilliant.
It stalled my ball for a second.
What's this? That is how
Natty, you're
it's
pushing
done.
me out of the way. You're being so mean. Okay, let's wait for this to hit.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural.
I mean, how else did I played this before, sir?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Where's the broom?
Where's the broom?
Someone check her wand.
You check her wand's
Gather your
loaded.
things on the way out.
Her wand is jinxed.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first
I would
time
love
I
if they
saw
had a
it, the
DLC
mist
where
was
you could
so
like
thick, I could
go
hardly
and
make out
visit
anything
the
at
other
all.
wizarding schools.
And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Like, I'd love for a
Yes,
DLC to
but
go
I
and
did have
see
to
like
learn how to
what
use a
the
wand
even
when
if
I
just what they
arrived
see
here.
look like from the
Hardly
outside.
anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Because I can imagine it would be a lot of work to then have to build these other schools that aren't as descriptive as Hogwarts is.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very
Yeah, like this,
dramatic.
I think that's like isn't that like Sebastian's story or whatever?
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do
Yeah,
miss
I'm
Wagadu,
pretty sure that's your
but I'm
storyline
glad
with
to be here
Sebastian.
at
I
Hogwarts.
never realized
I
that
think
it was
Professor
like
Ronen
the
wants to
like
talk to you.
expansion
not
because
keep you
like I
waiting.
pre-ordered, right? So I got
Until
it like
next time.
with the game, so I thought it was just part of the normal game, but I think it's actually the DLC.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using
I
it
know
on
there's a
clothing, to be
chest, but I
precise.
cannot get to it
You
until
know
I
it's
don't
work
think
with.
it's up to, right? I need to go. Yeah, I need to get further in the game.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Thank you, Ronan. 'Cause, yeah, that arrow says it's
Hello.
up.
How's your first day coming along?
Oh, hey, look, it's Peeves on the chandelier. Accio!
joined the goblins in the up.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
Okay, hold on. Let's do some math, people. Okay, so there's... You need to make 5, so 3, 0. That first symbol is always 0.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in
So we need a
trouble.
2, so we need the dragon face. I think that's a dragon face. And then we need 12.
Enough. You'll get us all detention.
So 4 is that
And you're both
top
wrong
left
anyway.
one.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack.
And the unicorn is 1, so that's 5, so we need 6. Right? No, 7. So you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the squid looking thing. Where's the other thing for this? Oh, right here. Squid thing. Oh, open. I was like, is my math off? But no, I have to actually press open. Alright, it opens out. Ugh. That's like my biggest pet peeve with this one is everything opens out. Chest. Chest. Oh, I don't know why. I've never, like, whenever I get clothing articles, it never shows me them. And I'm pretty sure all of my settings are on. I'm pretty sure you're a thing, aren't you? Are you not a thing? Rebellion page.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Okay, what gear did I pick up? I start off with my spectacles. You're confused? She's a Ravenclaw. What side quest do you meet her with? Because you technically meet all of the side characters through side quests that are from other houses. And I'm trying to think of what side quest she was from. Because you would have met all of the, like, Hufflepuff side characters. Because you're playing as Hufflepuff. I'm trying to remember where you meet Samantha. Like, what are you doing that you meet Samantha? Oh, you meet Samantha, when you get, because she wants to go find a certain thing. It's either that one or that one. So that one or that one. I think we'll go with this one, because at least the, like, orangeness will kind of break up the blue. You meet her because she tells you about a thing to go and do, a puzzle room. So and that's later game, so you probably haven't, because it's after you learn Depulso. So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna stick on the story, and then I'll stream the, like, I'll still stream, like, when we go to the end we have to go collect everything to get a good Owls thing, because that makes sense for, like, being a Ravenclaw. I feel like maybe you try and get at least all the, like, knowledge-based things. I don't know, I said I wasn't gonna 100% all my characters, but I might 100% all my characters just because I'm a completionist. But we'll play the game through as is, and then we'll go through afterwards and clean it up, and so, like, yeah. Okay, time to go to defense against the Duck Ots. But I'm gonna be better about trying to do stuff like collecting along the way, because I know everything there is to do now. That I shouldn't have issues, like, I shouldn't have issues. Can I go in here? I can. Is there anything in here, though? I don't think so. Oh, there is, right here. So I don't have as much, like, monotonous stuff to go through. See, like, there's that brazier there, but I can't do anything with it, and oh, that has a lock on it. I can't do anything with that brazier until I have, Confringo. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm walking into a thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're a Revelio page. You're not. This might be a part where I'm like, I think this is one, and then it's not. You're not one either. Is this open? This is, because it is a different freaking classroom. Interesting. There's a fucking Revelio page in all these. Ooh, collect. This is Professor Fig's classroom. Oh, what is? There's a Revelio page in here. Like, every classroom has a Revelio page. It's just finding it. I'm not gonna. Where is it? I know there's one in every class.
Revelio.
But I ain't seeing it. There's a chest over here, though. I'll just grab that. Hello, Professor Fig. I know there is a Revelio page in every class. Like, there has to be. Because it's like learning the classrooms. But I can't. I know there's. Oh, wait. Did I see a thing pop up for a second? No?
Revelio.
I swear. He has to have one in here because it's a classroom. And usually they all have one. But I'm not even getting like the tink of there being one here. So now I'm just confused. Maybe is it out the front of the class? No. I don't know.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just head on our way to our Defense Against the Dark Arts class. You have a Revelio page. No? I'm getting confused on my statues. How do you know you've played a game too much? Case in point. Keep an eye out for flying pages. I don't think this is one. No. I know this window is one. I don't... That statue's not one. Boop. You're not one, right? No. Oh, hey. I don't have the spell I need to get that chest yet. Don't think there's one here? No. I know what that is, but I can't remember if there's a page to it or not. I think, are these ones? No. Just get the Flu Flame. And you're not one. Levioso is what we learn here.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token.
Yeah, because he almost broke her skeleton.
No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like
maybe
me
Professor Hecat would be head of house, actually.
In eastern Wales and live to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Me? You think? Oh, the unprepared wizard?
Levioso.
Oh, like I'd be prepared is what you're saying.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I'd be the, like, you're saying I'd be the, like, prepared wizard. I could be fun!
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
oh, this is still technically the tutorial.
Well done.
So you actually learn, like, 4 or 5 spells. Yeah, you technically learn like 5 spells in the tutorial.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
which one?
Cast, and Protego. You may begin.
These are the first 2 classes you do.
This should be
these are the first 2 classes you do.
Nothing lucky about it.
This cannot be your first duel.
Don't fail my students for this event. I do enjoy a lively duel. Try to anticipate your opponent.
Every time I go ready to do it, I like stunned him.
Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself. Stick back.
Sebastian, at this point you should be falling off the edge. To be fair, I played this before, so like I know how to do everything. So it's just me just flexing.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
The worst part is I already know like the ends of all these stories, right? So I already know like which stories are tragic and which ones aren't.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Yeah, Arthur, the more Weasley one. The more nasally one.
Revelio.
I heard that. Where did it pop up? Oh, it's up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, come here. I was like, I know there was one here because I knew the skeleton was one.
Sebastian, he's strong competition. Well done.
Well, yeah, you would have talked to all of the Hufflepuff side characters.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
But, like, the two main side characters are both from Slytherin and Gryffindor. Just, like, the opposites kind of thing.
Sebastian Sallow,
like, there's still, like, main characters from, like, Poppy's the main, Hufflepuff character, and Amit is the main Ravenclaw side character.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
I like my hair, but I also have this feeling like I'm gonna get tired of it quickly.
Or into the restricted section of the library.
Luckily, there's a place you can go to change your hair and stuff if you wish. We might down the road. We'll start off with blue, see how we go.
Good.
Or even just like start out with like the fringe and shit, and then maybe change it down the road. I don't know.
Unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual.
Because like I like the pulled back look, but I'm wondering if this is almost too pulled back. I might end up with that braid anyways.
If you're interested.
Like as she gets more like loosey goosey, it's like she gets more relaxed with her hairstyle. Cause she looks very much like Ravenclaw. I'm here to study. Did you say boring? What's in my inventory? Oh yeah, I collected a page. Alright, gear. Got new. Could you imagine? No. What'd you give me now? Dark desert scarf? I mean, it's nice, but like, we're just gonna make it look like I'm not wearing a scarf. Wait, what's the one I have? Like, even that comes off as a bit more like Ravenclaw-y, but it just doesn't match what I'm wearing right now. There's already a lot going on. What other gear do I have? It's telling me I have new. Oh, it's because I got a new wand handle, but I can't do that yet. Okay. Yeah, because I have a new wand handle, because I found this one. Oh, wait, hold up. Ha 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 ha. There's Revelio pages that I learned. Yep, because I learned those two. We gotta do the cross wands first, okay.